Hello everybody, my name is Ultima1125 and welcome to another part of an attempt 100% playthrough of Persona 5 Royal. I'm here with another one of my friends, Fred. Hi Fred.
Hello.
So, unlike Hustle from the last two recordings, I've actually known Fred for a really long time. So, with everything that's going on, Fred, you at least know what Persona is, right?
Yes. I don't play it because I don't like games with timers, but I know what it is.
You don't like... Okay, actually, I guess that's fair? That is fair. Like, this game does have a time limit to complete a certain amount of missions.
I thought I had a time limit to finish the entire game.
Persona, like, yeah, I told Hustle, like, how long this game is. You start at April, and then it ends at December, and you have to go day by day, so yeah, it takes a really long time.
Yeah, you say that. Sometimes you're trying to do one thing, and it takes like 8 or 9 days, and you don't want it to, but it does.
So, in other words, you don't know what's going on. Do you at least, like, know the premise what's going on?
Something about fighting, like, demons that are inside a virtual world or something.
Close. It's more or less you're hopping into an alternate world where you actually see what everybody's real like view on the world or real desires is. And while you're inside that world, you could find like special areas which is actually owned by somebody, and you can steal their treasure inside of it to give them a change of heart. And currently, I'm on a story segment. So how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a long time. Like, I only see you here and there while we're at Wally World.
To be fair, it's just been a lot of trouble all around.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Everything okay with you, or
everything's gone to shit everywhere?
Ooh.
Not particularly a problem with me, it's a problem with the world.
Okay, yes, I understand.
Surprised it hasn't lit itself on fire yet.
The price?
No, the world.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I mean, usually when things go wrong, one of the first things it does is catch fire.
Well, actually, to be fair, there has been some incident where we had fires happening around here, right?
I guess maybe that could be justified as catching fire, but that's like if something just lit on fire on barely the surface.
Okay. But at least, like, we haven't got to that point yet.
Not that people haven't been trying to get there.
Well, in my case, like, it's not gonna be too bad, hopefully.
We'll see. Never underestimate how crazy people can be.
And LOL has been here and there fun, but not really that fun anymore.
I got to see the new people, but I think I kind of realized what is so irritating about League of Legends.
What's your intake?
Well, I think League of Legends is kind of like Twitter in that it's just something that makes you overly angry. Not necessarily on purpose, but it does piss pretty much everyone off.
I guess if you put it like that, it makes sense why people always comes back to League of Legends, even though they know they get angry by it, I guess.
Well, it's because everybody wants to be good at something, and after you learn a character well enough, you're good at the character.
I guess I fall in that category then for League of Legends.
But the problem is then you get in there and you're good with the character and you're willing to help people out, and you got people who either don't know their character or aren't willing to help.
Yeah, that's fair.
So unfortunately, I think it's a lot more just that the community of League of Legends is a lot of very selfish people. Everything can work out well, but nobody ever wants to be put out to help other people.
Oh.
How did a ninja throw a shuriken through a 4-foot thick wall? Come on now.
What game are you playing again?
Bloodstain?
Oh, Bloodstain, right. I keep forgetting you're playing a game while you're helping me record.
Yeah, I'm in the Oriental Science Laboratory.
Okay. Okay, I don't mind you playing a different game while I'm recording. In my case, it's kind of interesting to like have to hear reactions happen while you're playing a different game and be just confused of what's going on. So going back into the topic of League of Legends, what do you think about the new characters? What was her name?
What? I've only seen one of them.
Which one?
Yasuo's brother.
Okay. There was another one before him. I believe her name was Liti? It's like the... It's pretty much
the centaur?
Yeah, the centaur chick, yeah.
The dryad.
Yeah, the dryad centaur.
I don't know, I didn't get to see very much of it, and I don't have very many shards at the moment.
Okay.
Haven't played in a while.
I mean, I rarely play League of Legends here and there. I only play whenever I feel like it. Henceforth, if anybody asks me in the comments to record some League of Legends games, I think you're better off going to another channel then, because I'm probably gonna rarely record anything from League of Legends.
I mean, to be fair, League, it's very time-consuming to make, as far as video-wise.
Yeah, because you have to find, if you're doing editing, yes, you have to like cut out like whenever you die or anything like that, or unless like something is caught on screen.
I mean, you don't have to, cut the footage when you die. It's just, usually you either need a large amount of people, or you need to have some pretty good games in a row.
Yeah. So currently I'm on the part where I'm stuck in a story segment, so I can't really do anything until later. So I hope you guys don't mind like us talking over like all the story segment that's going on, but to be honest, like this, I have already told you from the very beginning, and multiple times in my videos, I played the original a lot, so I know what's going on. I'm just waiting until I see like the new scenes. But yeah, so I've been recording with a lot of people. I haven't recorded with you before. Recorded with just you and me, like just one-on-one.
Oh, not in a while.
Not in a while, but like it's been a very long time, I would have to say.
To be fair, it's been a while since we've had a game that really was suitable for recording.
That is true. I'm just recording like gameplay footage of just Persona 5 Royal and other games that I get my hands on, and just recording that to see like how well it goes. But I'm just doing it just because I'm just doing it. I like to play games, and I'm just doing it for my hobby and entertainment for you guys.
I probably could record Bloodstained, but
but I did like record Ghost of Tsushima. I know. Have you seen any trailer, or do you know Ghost of Tsushima?
kind of looked like Dark Souls or like Sekiro, but it may not play like them. I don't know.
It actually isn't. It's actually an open world. So So I actually finished that game. So if you want, you can check some. You don't need to watch the whole all the parts, but you can like look at some parts to see how it looks.
Generally, if I'm gonna play a game, I don't watch anyone play it or look at any clips of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
The only exception would be like Final Fantasy XIV, but that's because Shadowbringers is pretty good.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. For Final Fantasy VII, it's an online MMORPG game, so I guess that makes sense.
Final Fantasy XIV is. 7 is the one that got reworked.
Oh, I actually did finish that game too.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the wall about that one.
How so?
Well, I was never particularly a big fan of the active time system.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh, that's a water. That's not what I was looking for.
Why were you looking for water?
I've swapped off a Gatorade and Mountain Dew to those Clear Americans.
Ah. Ugh. Oh my god. You watched any good shows recently? Hello?
I'm fighting stupid samurai for the second time.
Okay, I'll let you focus then.
Oh. Gotta fall for that one. And I wish I knew how to attack people with flaming kanji.
Flaming kanjis.
Yeah, he has a dash where you can't target him, but there's a couple flaming symbols in kanji that pop up.
Huh, and those flaming kanjis attack you or something?
Well, they're fire. They rise to the ceiling and they hurt a lot, as they do.
Okay.
It's like Symphony of the Night, eat an entire turkey in the middle of battle.
Huh. Right? Okay, it took me a while to get that. Okay. But still, like, it's nice to talk to you here. It's nice to have a chat with at least like with friends and all that whatnot.
Shit, man. Ooh. Well, I'm glad I had more defense than I thought I did, because I was about to get slammed there.
Like, how badly slammed are we talking?
Well, he has a uppercut that leads into a fall down slice.
Oh, so he does like the Heavenly Strike and then the Earth Strike, kind of like in the Dissidia from Sephiroth?
Kinda, except for he has lightning and fire, which is way worse than...
Yeah, that'll be worse, yes.
I'm gonna cheese it slightly.
It's... What's wrong with cheesing everything? It's always good to cheese everything.
There are certain abilities that people think are just kinda BS.
How BS are we talking?
There's one that had the same ability as the Yanmato from Final Fantasy VII, where the lower HP you have, the more it deals.
Oh, that bastard?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. I hated that thing.
Except for you can get it and rank it up, which means that you can just sit there and beat up on people who smack you too much.
Okay.
さて続きまして今会いたい人のコーナーなんですが
So, this is day 2 of story segment, which I don't know. Like, here's the thing, I could technically skip all this but not skip, but fast forward all this, but I choose not to because I want to see if they added in anything new I don't recognize.
Ooh.
I know.
No, it was one of those moments where you're sitting there hitting the boss, you both have like 5 HP or left, and you're like, who's gonna hit first?
That one of those moments of the person who hits first wins, right?
Yeah, where like you're prepared for the imminent game over screen, but instead you get the white fight cleared screen.
And then you get like the complete like sigh of relief, like, oh thank God, don't need to do that again.
Yeah, except for with this boss, for some reason I can never figure out how to do his fight very well.
Like he doesn't have like an obvious like attack pattern or anything.
He does, I'm just not very good at it. Like the rest of the bosses I can get underneath them, but he's just a dude.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see. I had to fight him a second time to get his sword.
Ooh, what's his sword like?
It's a katana. It's a big shiny one, but it's one of the only ones that I assume I can smack the moon with.
Smack the moon with?
You remember in Symphony of the Night how one of the bosses you had to have a specific item equipped to even hit him?
Is it like a complete ripoff of Symphony of the Night, or is it an inspiration from Symphony of the Night?
It's pretty damn close to just being a ripoff. A lot of the parts are fairly similar.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, like...
To
be fair, there's a couple fights that are unique and are pretty good, but a lot of them are just like, ah yes, walk into area that is carbon copy of something from Symphony of the Night.
Did they add in the upside down castle thing too, like the Symphony of the Night, or have you not got to that far yet?
They give you an ability where you can flip upside down, so the entire castle is always the upside down castle. You just have the ability to flip.
Okay, so not exactly, but close enough. Oh my God.
It's like the difference between Dark Souls and Code Vein.
Yeah, okay, I can't really argue with that.
Like, they're really close, but they're not particularly the same. To be fair, I'm fairly sure his weapon will be better than mine. Zangetsu, what the hell? Zangetsuto. I already have a sword better than his sword, but
But is it an essential source for you to continue to progress through the story? That's the question.
I would guess so, yeah.
So now I'm kind of curious of how much like similarity they have to the Stepblood Saint to Symphony. So in the beginning, like, did they do the same intro similar to the Symphony of the Night, or did they try to make it unique and their own?
There's a different intro. In the intro, there is a castle, but you're going to it by boat instead of by carriage.
Okay.
But then to get to the castle, you have to use a carriage anyways. There's just like a part before the village before you need a carriage to get in.
And do they like start off with you like super OP and then take all your like OP equipment away?
To be fair, they start with you being super weak.
Okay.
Like, you have no combat abilities, no nothing. You literally just have a sword.
Okay. Okay, well, at least like that part, like they strayed off away from. So I guess you could say it's not like like you said, it's almost a rip-off of Symphony of the Night, but not a complete one. That's
to be fair, it's like they made a second game with the same storyline, but different people.
Okay. I'm not saying like. By the way, we're not saying like all rip-off games are like bad and like boring. It's just like interesting for me in particular. I find it interesting to see like how much they try to like show that they got in. Like either they purposely did. I wonder if they purposely did it or they try to get some influence from them, but unintentionally just copy and paste it. That's my only curiosity.
I mean, I don't know. I like the lore, and it does have enough story to keep itself on its own, but the gameplay it's a lot similar.
Okay.
I mean, it just looks like a updated Symphony of the Night with a female main character instead of a male.
Okay. God, this is gonna take so many days until I finally get to like hit the next dungeon in the next palace.
What's your monkey? I've had enough of your shenanigans.
What shenanigan?
You know how you know how in Symphony of the Night there were the little flea dudes who jump all over the place?
Yeah.
They have them in this, but they're monkeys.
Well, that still sounds annoying though.
Yeah, and the weapons aren't quite as wide as they were in Symphony of the Night, so... I guess as well, in Symphony of the Night you had all your spells with you all the time, you just had to try and get the best gear. This game, your gear doesn't really matter too much, but you have to go and get all the good abilities.
Okay.
And they all drop from monsters.
I mean, usually that's how like RPG goes, right?
It's more like the enemy drops a shard of their soul, and it lets you use that ability. But you can only use one ability of a certain kind at a time.
Okay.
With the exception of skill souls.
Huh, interesting.
Luck.
Okay, so I just made a deal with a new character, with another buddy, which I already know how the story ends with you, but considering the cover, I believe something changed. We'll just have to see.
I don't know. I like the idea of Persona. I think it would just be much better if they didn't have a timer on the game. Even if it was just like once, having just one time their games not having a timer would be nice.
Like, you have to complete the mission at this certain time, so that way you can like take your time. Oh, are you talking about like the day-to-day kind of cycle thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, make free time something you should want to get, not something that's required to do stuff during.
Like, that is the downside of Persona. You have to go day by day, so the game like feels like it's long, because if you mess up, you might need to reload back a day before and do all the cutscenes again. For
I
example,
just think that's dumb though. Like, there can be things that you need to go and do quickly, but it shouldn't be that freaking often.
yeah.
A little too much. What, Barry? I never would have guessed that I could carve part of the wood off the wall.
I guess it really depends on like how like out of place the wood in the background or wherever it's placed looks like. I guess I would not think or think about it depending on how it looks.
I mean, it doesn't look too much different. It's just that, like, I don't have the ability that goes around you anymore. So I swapped it out for light. It's like I can't just run up to walls with the thing that smacks walls.
Okay.
I am confused by what the heck that cat is in that game.
Okay, so the cat, his name is Morgana. He was one of my first allies that I got while I was in the other world called the Mementos, or the Shadow World, I guess you could call it too, if that makes it easier. And the cat form is apparently what he looks like when he's in the real world, and when he's in the other world, he looks completely different, which is pretty much the sprite that you see him talk whenever we see his dialogue. Yeah, that dialogue. So we do not know exactly what Morgana is. All we know is he's a giant talking cat who claims that he's not a cat. He was once a human, somehow got transformed into a cat, and lost lost a good chunk of his memories. Still believing that he's a human though, but it's complicated. I need to say it. But
Find
yeah.
one more area so I can find a dragon.
Okay. But yeah, so that's pretty much the situation. Okay.
Did I receive a call? Nope, didn't receive a call.
Wait, you could receive a call in that game?
No, supposedly I was supposed to receive a message from the lady at my school program at like 11, but she never called me. I don't know why, but like the past 3 or 4 times I've set up appointments to talk, and like I didn't even get a call.
That's a bit concerning.
I just might be busy.
Whoops. Well, I'm just kind of glad the weather's kind of dropping, because I was getting really sick and tired of the hot weather. Ugh.
Yeah, repeated heat wave was not something Colorado needed to be under.
I know, right?
get it, it's a taiga, but like, we don't need that. Come on now.
But then again, it's Colorado. For all we know, this cold weather could be a temporary thing, and then for some reason we just get hit by another heat wave.
I think the thing is that this wave of cold temperature came from Canada, so.
Oh, thank you, Canada.
Well, the problem is, I think it's the weather coming from more south isn't really going away, but the cold is.
Huh. That's kind of concerning.
Yeah. We just have to hope that the temperature does not stay what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope. Oh,
にしても昨日の探偵
Oh
ム
boy.
カつくぜ。俺たちが脅威だ。
There's a sword that lets you steal from
助け
people.
られんのかよ。
A sword that let a life-stealing
こっ
sword?
ちも怪盗なんてやって
No, like, it actually lets you steal items. Or at least try to.
いいんだよ。どうせみんな似たような話してんだから。逆にこそこそしてる方が怪しいだろ。
And I've found every MP up in this game by accident that is inside a bell.
さっきか
Huh,
ら
interesting.
一人でポリポリポリポリ食いやがって。ちょっとよこせそれ。
ごめん、今のでラスト。
Game designers, I know some people like hairstyles and character customization, but it's kind of stupid when I have to go through 4 areas to get the hairstyle.
警察怖くて怪盗やってられっかよ。
けど
This is the third day. I believe, if memory serves me right, this should be the last day I'm stuck in a story segment, and I should be free to roam. Oh, hi there.
楽しそうだったから羨ましくて。
また取り調べ？つか、俺たち何も知らねえし。
どうして取り調べだって思ったの？もしかして何か隠してる？困ってることがあるなら相談に乗るけど。そんなに内申点欲しいんだ。
I'm gonna
け
cook
ど
a
そ
better
りゃそう
weapon.
か。生徒会長なんて面倒な仕事。そうじゃなきゃやってらんな
Sorry,
いよ
dude,
ね。
but your sword sucks. I already have a sword better than it.
I can literally see you just looking at his dead buddy, looking at his sword. I'm sorry, but your sword sucks. Here you go. I'm gonna take the sword
だ
now.
って先生、あの日まで
No, like I need it to be able to smack the moon, but that's about all it's gonna get to be.
I'm sorry. Every single time you say smack the moon with a sword, I can like. I'm literally thinking of what was that? I forgot what that one game was called. Asura?
何もできなかったよ。
Ashura?
Ashura, there we go. Ashura, that one dude who brought out the giant sword and like
大きい
cut
声
the
出さない
moon.
で。
困ってる奴を助ける怪盗がいる
Ashura
な
was a
ら
pretty fun game.
俺は全力で応援するけどね。誰かさんに
Kinda like
よっぽど
Bayonetta
頼
and
りに
stuff
な
like
るし。
that.
授業ちゃんと出なさいね。
So I need to find a key somewhere, I think.
さっきのあれ。
You,
Huge map, there's gotta be a key somewhere.
like a key somewhere, somehow, right?
このままで
Well, because there's 4 doors that are locked by
当たり前だ
keys.
そろそろ次の大
I
物を
have
見つけない
none
と
of the keys.
Huh.
Problem being, I kind of need the keys.
すごい勢いでレスが増えてるな。だが俺たちに否定的な意見も目立つ。目的も手段も不明な犯罪集団。正義を語って好き放題する連中か。
Criminal group that unknown goal does whatever they want in the name of justice.
否定するのは勝手だが。
I guess that would commit a concern in a lot of people.
信じてくれる人、せっかく増え出したのに。
Oh, I see. It,
また大物
maybe
や
it
るや
does
つの
have
話だ
like
ろ
the same
で、
reverse castle
次の
bullcrap.
大物の目星は。
まだ見つかってねえ。
It's a Saturday. I know what I need to do on the next day.
つうか
I'm talking about in this game, by the way. I know I know what today is. I'm just saying in this game, it's this day right now.
No, I think there's more than one Grimmer.
いやどうすんだよ。
That's
あの
not
あばら屋
good.
も嫌なんだろ。
これから高巻さん、いや杏の家に手土産も用意した。ご両親のお口に合うといいが。
はあ？ダメに決まってんでしょ。
バカな。
お前がな。
Yusuke, do you not remember you were trying to paint on completely naked?
ほんとどうすんのよ。
What?
It would happen during the second palace. So the Yusuke, the blue-haired boy over there, he's a very dedicated artist. He wants to paint anything that inspires him. And we saw our female character on over here. He wanted to paint her as a model, and at some point he said that the only way for him to, he thought that having her stripped down completely bare naked would give him inspiration, would like be enough inspiration for him to paint. And it's just like, yo, okay, what? Like when I first did this, I was like, yo, hello, what's going on? But in my case, you don't care. You never played the game. You're not planning to play the game in the
ユースケ
future.
は大事な戦力だしな。我が輩が一肌脱ごうじゃねえか。よし、うちに来い。汚いところだが寝る場所はあるぞ。
Area protected by
お
Grimmer.
前が言うな。
喫茶店。前から聞いて
Are you
た
trying to
わ。
infiltrate something like it?
呼んじゃって
Are you
近
trying
い
to
よね。
infiltrate into something?
しかも駅と。
So apparently the way to get to the new area is literally through the
まだらめ
boss.
開戦
Like
記念
not like, oh, it's behind the boss. No, literally it's like you have to cut the portal open from the boss.
Wait, like cut it on the bus? Like
Cut into her
俺布団派
to
だ。
get into the new area.
so you're making a portal inside of the boss.
Kinda.
Okay then.
あ、いい匂い。
なんか古くせえ
It's
な。
just waystone. I don't
嫌いじゃねえけど。
I don't want to deal with re-equipping shards and moving two things out of the way.
It's always a pain whenever you have to do that.
お邪魔します。
Okay, so
女の子まで
I think the keys might be in the den of
いつもお世話になってます。
behemoths.
世話かけられてますの間違いだろ。
Could
む
be
しろ
really
助けられてますよ。
うん。座りな。
So I
おごる
need
よ。
to find the
お前は
room
手伝え。
in Garden of Silence with. You want me to kill more
美
people?
味しい。
I mean, it's not a bad thing, but depending on how many people you kill and who those
そう
people
か、思
are.
い出した。ルブ
Yeah, they're all
って
demons.
確か
Okay, then it's good to kill more.
昔の話さ。
マジか。
Unless if like people want to like comment down, but what if they're like the anime demon girls or anything like that? It's just like, okay, well then don't go cringe on me. I'm like, it's just like, I don't know what I'm
It's
saying.
okay. If they are, I can absorb their souls as a shard.
Okay.
罰ゲームだろ。
I don't even know how to respond to
俺
that.
のコーヒーなんて飲んでなかったしな。友達なんだろ。ここじゃなくて部屋行け部屋。
見たい。
ただの物置
Oh
だけどな
god, we gotta do some D&D in the
なんか
future.
まだ逃げ。
ごちそうさまで
I
した。
mean,
この階段だな。
we just need someone to DM. Find enough players. We just need someone to dungeon master.
高巻です。
Fred, I got a question. You're free on Tuesday,
あん
right?
ちゃんか。かわいい名前だな。彼氏いんの
For now,
いないっすよ。
I don't like the sound of that. What do you mean for now?
I usually do D&D on Tuesday, but one of the people I play with has a job that schedules kind of all over the place right now. So for like this month, I don't have that on Tuesday, but
モナバッグ置きっぱじゃん。
いい子じゃない
I
の。
also don't entirely know if Dylan is
どう思うよこの部屋。
is even able or willing most of the time to do stuff like that. It's hard to get him outside his house right now.
Well, the only reason why I mentioned, I do not know if I don't know if Spencer would be alright or Randy, but I'm just gonna let you know Randy is planning to be is gonna try to be our DM. She said that she's already been DMing for a couple of other people on D&D on the 5th edition, so she has the general idea of how to DM, so I feel like she could be good. So in my case, if I'll ask them if it's alright, but do you want to join us on Tuesday if you can for Tuesday, if we are doing it on Tuesday?
Do you know what time?
We've been trying to contact her for a while. She hasn't really replied back to any of my text messages or gone on Discord, so after this recording, I'll grab my phone and start texting her again.
誰か心当たりあるやついね。
なし。
右に同じ。
Also, what's going on in this part?
どうするよ、リーダー。見てるっつーの。でもこれって情報
Oh, we're trying to find our next target, right?
っていうかあれ、世間が大騒ぎするような大物のネタとかないしね。
くっそ、これじゃあ明智の野郎に言われっぱなしじゃねえか。
なんだ？
すまん。昨日から何も食べてなくてな。
なのに全財産で菓子折り買ったの？
いくらだったんだよ、全財産。
じゃあとりあえず大物が見つかるまではおとなしく待つしかないってことで。
Okay, so
Don't like me.
the game will always lag on you. The game will knows when it wants to lag to piss you off.
カセットコンロじゃん？
Well, no, the fairy is
鍋
just
とかできないかな？
she's being a little slow.
我が輩賛成。同じ鍋の飯的な。
She's not lagging. She just is. She's trying to cast things at enemies super far away.
締めはおじやで頼む。
Can't really keep up with my move speed.
Huh.
じゃあ鍋で決定。
んじゃ、買い出し行くべ。
まず銀杏とワンタンの皮だな。
買い出し私たちで行くからおじさんからお鍋借りといてくれる？後で割り勘ね。
賑やかな歓迎会になりそうだな。鍋を借りてコンロも出しておこうぜ。
Damn, I wish you had Mondays off too.
Well.
Well, no, the reason why is the upcoming Monday will be my birthday, and I was planning to get everybody together so we could just all get hammered together.
Well. I don't really get hammered too much as is, so.
Still though, it'd be nice.
True.
Because you, me, and Spencer haven't hung out together in a long time, and it's funny because you two are literally live close together.
Well, I mean,
飯は大勢で囲んだ方がうまいからな。
to be fair, for a while we were
あの子、いい子だな。
at least displeased with each other.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. So I do not know if Spencer would be alright. I'll let you know what they
He
say.
probably would. We mainly patched it up. So the moon did run away.
いや、さっきちょっとは話してさ。
Okay.
友
yeah.
達帰る場所がないんだ。
Video game, weird shit they make
止
you
めてや
say.
ってくれって頼まれたんだよ。
I mean, have you seen some of the stuff that the Nintendo NPCs sometimes say?
優しい子じゃねえか。鍋なら
Which
どこにあるはずだ。
Pokemon.
探して持ってけ。
Have you seen some of the stuff that the people who make Pokemon say?
No, I have not.
Some of it is memeable. Not all of it, but some.
Was I'm gonna guess like what was the which one are you think which one can you think of in the top of your head?
The advertisement tag for their new game. That one was pretty bad.
Wait, which one was that in?
So they made a new update for their mobile game. So it went from Pokemon Masters to Pokemon Masters EX.
Yeah.
Problem is, they didn't put any spaces in the tag.
So it's like, so what is it like Pokemon X?
No, it looks like Pokemon Masters Sex. Very bad mistake.
Oh yeah, that actually does sound.
It's pretty bad.
Oh. And this is why you gotta make sure you space out any of variables in any of your titles.
What took you so long? Well, I had to get a sword to hit the moon. Come on now.
It's not an easy feat. First I had to find the sword, then I had to find the moon, and then I had to somehow cut it with the sword.
Oh no, there's no move, it's just the sword.
Just the sword?
Yeah, I gotta wait until he gets pissed off, and then I gotta hit the moon with a sword.
Okay.
Apparently when he gets pissed off, he asks Grimmery to help him. Something? I don't know.
Something of that sort?
There we go. Ow. Oh wow, it does just cut the moon right in half.
so it is that sword from Ashura?
Kind of. It's more like Zontetsuken from Final Fantasy that Odin has.
Oh, that one. Oh, I guess that. Yeah, that also makes sense too.
Turning into flowers.
Bimi だったぜ。アンドのきっといいお嫁さんに。ごめん、ソファ借りる。
One more day. Just.
なんだ、ユウスケ。
At least now I don't have to be afraid of a door.
Why were you afraid of a door?
Well, because I didn't want to get stuck in the boss fight room without the proper thing to win the boss fight.
Okay. So wait, is the door the boss then?
No, like, there is a door to the boss fight.
Okay. I was gonna say,
But
like...
you can go through it before you have the item you need, just like in Symphony of the Night. And it gives you a bad ending if you beat him without it.
Okay. For some reason in my head, I was imagining that there was a door in front of you, and for some reason you just see a boss out for a beer, and you're just like, wait, where's the boss? And you just see the door just smacking your character constantly as it gets closer to it.
I mean, there are a couple weird things in this game that you don't expect to hit you, and then they do.
Okay. What would that be?
Like chairs? There's an enemy that is a chair.
Like just
like it doesn't even come after you. Like it'll sit there, and if you sit in it, it'll try and jump you into hazards.
That's it.
It's literally just a chair that if you sit down in it, it will try and like hit you with spikes and crap.
That's almost pretty much as equal to me saying the door is an enemy. Oh.
The worst part is you can kill it and then it gives you the ability to summon a chair.
What?
And the chair doesn't even attack anything either, it's literally just a chair.
So you just summon a chair and it just sits there, and what, does an enemy just randomly just sit on it or something?
Well, no, like you can sit on it.
Okay.
今でも忘れらんねえ。帰りに謝られたんだ。
Den of Behemoths.
片親でごめんってよ。
そんなことがあったのか。
Oh, we're getting into people's Ryuji's backstory.
綺麗事ばかりじゃない。気持ちは俺にはわかる。
レッテルっつったらこいつこそ大概だけどさ。
Apparently this is a place made for people much larger. Oh no.
そういえば詳しく聞いたことなかったな。
このガキ、訴えてやる。
これ以上するならあのお金のこと
Damn, that's a big treasure
告発
chest.
しますよ。いいんですか？
そんなの、お前が勝手にやったって言えばすぐ話だ。
嘘だって私は指示の通りに。
俺を誰だと思ってるんだ。
そんな。
おい、お前、警察にこう証言しろ。ガキがいきなり俺に乱暴してきたってな。ちょっとでも余計なこと喋ったら分かってんだろうな。
そんな。
Well, this is bullshit.
黙れ。貴様は終わりだ。俺に逆らったらどうなるか。お前らに思い知らせてやる。
すみません。通報があったんですが、何かありました？あなたは
どういう状況だった？警察の方に説明してやってくれ。
This is kind of
そ
new.
この少年が突然殴りかかってきて、この人を強く突き飛ばしました。それでこの人が怪我を。
だそうですよ。それと俺の名前は一切出ないよう処理してくれたまえ。どういう意味かわかるよな。
おい、確保しろ。
わかりました。聞いてるだけで腹立ってきやがるぜ。くそ。たったそんだけで傷害かよ。
女の方もひどいな。だんまりを決め込んだわけだろ。
そういうやつの心こそ盗むべきだ。どこのどいつだその男。
Well, that was an. I think that was an.
まあ夜道だった上に太陽なんてショックが重なったんじゃない。肝心なことが思い出せねえ辛さは我が輩よくわかるぜ。
被害者の個人情報は
How's Final Fantasy 14 going?
それにもう判決が出たんだろう。うまく相手を特定して仕返しできた。
Like, how's the guild that you're currently with doing? Like, how have they been doing?
ありえね
To be fair, we have very few people.
え。弱ってる
Oh,
や
did
つ助けね
that
えで
many people leave,
身勝手な大
or
人を勝ち逃
was
げさ
it
せ
just
たよ
already that
Oh no,
small?
I took over an FC, but it didn't have many people, and I'm not very outgoing.
俺たちなら正せるんじゃないか。
I found many new
誰
people.
にも気づかれずに、俺たちが正しい正義を見せつけて、世間の目を覚まさせてやればいい。
ああ、そうだぜ、ユウスケ。そのために授かった力だろ、絶対。
いいんじゃないか。仕事は派手に決める方がかっこいいしな。
俺らに教えられたことだ。
Let's see.
何熱くなっ
What do
て
I
ん
need
の
to do?
おっと、悪い。起こした。
うん、別に途中から起きてたし。けどなんか不思議。聞きながら思ったよ。みんなのこと昔から知ってる気がする。これって似た者同士だからかな。
まあ、ろくなもんじゃねえけど。
似た者同士か。我が輩だけ違うな。
お
我が輩には振り返れるほどの記憶はないからな。
Yep, there we
何
go.
言ってんだ。
Has there been any like new updates or anything new that happened in the Final Fantasy 14 online servers?
メメントするんだろ。
I mean, they have the Nier Automata raids.
Oh, okay.
ちげえね。
Like I haven't really gone back into it for a long time, so I have no idea like what's been going
それは
on.
どうかな。
I guess you could kind of say similar to League of Legends. Like here and there, I hear updates happen, nerfs and changes, reworks, and it's just like, okay, like I guess that works. Some of them work, some of them really, I don't see why.
お前らに強くなってもらわないとメメントス探索どころじゃねえからな。
Final Fantasy, they have to have a lot of
しき
updates
た
to
り選
keep
ぶったり
people,
忙しいやつ。
ね
to keep content coming in.
え、本当に
It makes, yeah, that does make
行
sense.
けるとこまで行きたい。ダメな大人を懲らしめて。
So you don't like any games that actually
私たちにしかできないこ
puts
と。
like time limit as a force mechanic, like
足りめえな。
time limits as a mechanic in its gameplays. You rather have like a more freedom roam kind of style, right?
人としても
Yeah.
我が輩が
So
直々に鍛え
So
て
I
や
feel
る
like
ん
you
だ。
would definitely like Ghost of
この怪盗
Tsushima.
団で
Maybe have you ever played Horizon
あなた
Zero
もよ
Dawn?
ろしく、リーダー。
I have it. I've never played it though.
Okay. What about Spider-Man, like the PS4 Spider-Man
も
game?
うこんな時間？
今日はこの辺でお開きにすっか。
I think I've played something fairly similar to it
泊
before,
まってけって言って
but
たよ。
Fairly. The only reason why I mentioned those two games was because I've read that there was gonna be a release of Spider-Man Miles Morales
超
story
嬉しくない。
and Horizon Forbidden in the West. So pretty much a sequel to Horizon. Oh
我が
hello.
輩はいけないけどな。
I'd have to play normal Horizon to be looking
あ
forward
あどうすん
to
の？
any new stuff about it.
あんたたちだけでどうぞ。じゃあね、モルガナ。おやすみ。
畜生、早く人間に戻んなきゃ。
Finally got a text message. I got a reply back from Randy.
God,
やっぱ広い風呂っていいぜ。
that plant is the size of
あ
a
んま
freaking
来ればよかっ
house.
たのにな。
ちょっと暑い気がするが
じいさん、暑いの好きだからな。まあそのうちやめんだろ。そういえばさ、前から気になってたんだけど、お前ってアンのことどう思ってんの？女として。
Just for everybody.
おお、言ったな。まああいつ性格のきつさがビジュアルで完全にカバーされてるからな。
アンにそれ伝えておく。
やめて、マジで。
しかし早く次のターゲットを見つけ出さないとな。
それなんだけどさ、大物を狙うってだけでいいのかな。
I guess like MMORPG games. I don't know why, but like I kind of like avoid them here and there. Like I like to play them like at first, but then like something just like I don't know why something like kills. I just like stop playing it afterwards.
俺がそんな戦略立てられるとでも？
聞いた俺がバカだったよ。俺は
I'm just surprised you don't like playing them because you play Monster Hunter.
I know, that's the thing. I'm a Monster Hunter player, and I have like over 900 playtime hour on Iceborne. So it's just like, why can't I play MMORPG games just the same? Like, what's going on?
どんだけ入れりゃ気がするんだよ、ネットじじい。俺も無理。とりあえず週明けにでも集まろうぜ。また連絡すっからよ。
Okay. Hey, having your glasses fog up because of boiling because you're cooking something is a very common thing that happens.
つけておこう。
I mean, I've never had it happen, but I do know the masks make it pretty damn hard.
It does, honestly. By the time like this comes out, actually this is a perfect time to end this recording actually. So thank you guys all for watching. This has been one of the playthrough parts of the 100% attempt first playthrough of Persona 5 Royal with a friend. And do not forget, like I said in the video, I finished 2 other gameplay, Ghost of Tsushima and Final Fantasy 7, so go ahead and hop into those. If gameplay is not your things, I'm also doing an audio story called Andra's Gospel on my channel, so go ahead and listen to that if you guys want to. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and with everything said, do you have anything to say to the viewers, Fred?
Don't eat raw pasta.
Okay, with that, I'll see you guys all when I see ya.